Welcome to another episode of the BF Falcon project. In today's episode, we're going to fit the projector into the headlight. Okay, so here we are. We've got the Falcon headlight, got the actual projector, and the projector headlight housing. This goes over the projector to give it protection while it's inside the housing. So the way we're going to go about this is, we're going to have to pry apart this headlight. So there's the seal that goes all around. Now, there's two ways of doing this. We could put it in the oven, do it at 200 degrees Celsius, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not too confident with that setup, so I'm gonna stick with what I know. We're gonna get a heat gun and go around it carefully, just to sort of free up the glue, and then pull out the plastic housing. So yeah, what's meant to happen next is this projector here needs to be inserted where the existing bulb is inside of there. So once we take that bulb out from the back and we've taken the housing out, we're going to feed this from the front into the hole where the bulb is supposed to go. And once it's in, we're going to use the nut that's been provided in here, this nut here, to tighten it from the back. And that should give us our projector lined up in the headlight. Okay, as you can see, the plastic lens has come off. Thanks to trusty Mickey K's and his little heat measurement thing here, we're able to work out that the plastic sealant melts around 70 to 100 degrees. So we didn't try to go too crazy because we didn't want to burn off the plastic. Little technique we learnt on the go is to not heat up on the seam like I was initially doing in the video. Heat from the back, because the heat will still penetrate and melt the glue. So now, next step is to take out this bulb here and then retrofit the projector through here. So we are halfway through the installation. As you would have seen before, underneath here, I had to machine off using the rotary tool. There's a little tab here that that points up, and then when you go to install the projector, it points up. But just like the factory bulb in there, when I test fitted it, it has to sit flush. So in order to get the right measurements on this, for this to sit flush like a normal bulb would, we machine off that little bit, and then the bottom part of this can sit flush and flat in the headlight housing. As for the little, like this bit of wiring that comes through where your parkers will come through, that's probably the best way to just feed it through, and that still leaves plenty of room for you to put your parker bulb through. And then that way, that comes through to the back here, and later if we want to get functionality on the controlling of the angle of the bulb, we can do that afterwards. But the fact of the matter is, we don't go and paint this, because once we install the parker back on, we want the parker to reflect onto this outer ring, and that's what your parkers will be. As for this setup here, as for that setup, once we put the headlight housing back together, it should look like a nice factory install of Projector through here. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. Stay tuned as we install it on the car in the next episode.